How am I feeling? Pretty bad insomnia. I've been like on and off, dude. I've been on and off the whole day. But hey, wanted to at least be here. Yo, Dragon, thanks for the prime, dude. Am I getting antsy? Yeah, I am, dude. BL4, it's literally all I can think about. Like, legitimately, it's the only thing I can think about right now. I can't wait to stream it. Only 3 more days, dude. 3 more days, and then we are free. Sorry I didn't go live at a normal time today. Actually, a really late stream. Release the Quackin', thanks for priming. Honestly, I'm thinking of doing some RuneScape today. Might just do some good old runes. It's Monday, your day off. Shush you. I'm required to stream.
Boop.
Shoish. Shoish. Alan Hype Man, thank you for the 101 months. Man. That is a long, dude, that's a long time to be subbed. I tell you what, that is a long time, brother. What do we got here? Sabertooth spec? That looks fun. Level that up. Alright. See how this kind of plays out a little bit. We're gonna need some extra chaff on right side, so we'll get an extra crawler in, so that way this stays nice and evened out. Fangs, kind of deal with all that. Steel balls. Doing their thing. Unfortunate. Alright, see what we got here. Ooh, ass fang. Now we're cooking, brothers. Now we're cooking. Good old ass fang. Do it like that. Okay, so putting this sledgehammer right here will stop this rapid fire cannon from killing pretty much anything. Fangs currently have 50% more attack. It's movement speed. They lost a little bit of range, but that's honestly not that bad of a deal because they're still more range than the steel balls, which is really all that matters. Dark Insanity, thanks for 7. Appreciate that. Pixelated Sleeper, thank you. Take care of yourself. I am taking care of myself. Yeah, look at that. That's real nice. And they're locked onto the hound there. Saber kind of sucks at dealing with fangs. Top left ambush next round. Maybe? Did these fangs get a level? Yo, they did. Nice. Oh god, they're just gonna go face first into that thing. No, you poor fools! Turn around! Why'd you choose to stream it late? Because honestly, I felt like streaming some RuneScape. That's where I'm at. I felt like streaming some RuneScape. Brothers.
Boop.
All right. Ace Winters, thank you. Nice, he put some crawlers down in the back here, so these fangs get to feed up a little bit now. Honestly, he's going to be in a bit of a rough spot once these fangs actually start getting some levels, because I'm actually getting relatively close to fangs being able to one-tap crawlers. Once fangs can one-tap level 1 crawlers, it's just kind of over. Nice, fangs are leveling up. This saber actually dies to just fangs, which is kind of nuts. Just 2 packs of level 1 fangs clear out a saber. With relative ease, I might add. Feels like I almost never see Rhino. It's because Rhino's kind of bad. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I start pumping damage. 12%'s not enough. Like an extra 12% doesn't get me to one-shot ratio. That's not that big a deal. I'm gonna missile this just that way these steel balls can head back to where they need to go. Call it there. Hell yeah. No, it was nice of him to like burn everything. Considering how big of a patch of fire that was really not that bad of a loss. I plan on playing through Borderlands 4 with each character, or just sticking to just one. I'm gonna experiment with everything. Big wasp swarm here. Okay. If I go range and what's their range at? 100 versus on 10, so I actually need to grab enhanced range here. Let's do it. Splash stangs, huh? Oddly enough, the response to splash stangs is just wasp spam. As weird as that is. Armor the balls. I could just armor balls. Armored balls would kind of ruin him. Intensive training. I do like that. And behold, a pile of health. This is why I love putting sledgehammers right at the very front there, because now it's just like, just a bucket of HP. It's kind of sitting there. Oh shit, hackers. Level 1 hackers, though. This is why armor is a trap. Actually, it shouldn't really matter. Truthfully, I don't think it matters. Well, the shield might make things a little bit more difficult. Farseers, Void Eyes, Phoenixes. Honestly, Nyxes would not be too bad. Stormcallers actually could go pretty hard too, with how ground-based he is. We'll take damage. Start pumping it up. You know? Start pumping it. Oh shit, he went armor on the rhinos. Mad lad, dude. Absolute maddening lad. Can't hack them all. Now right side's getting in. Yeah, once you start getting surrounded by fangs, it's just fucking, you know. Ooh, boy. Well, we're just gonna do that, I guess.
Boop.
The thing is, if I don't level up to steel balls, they actually don't do that much outside of just being a hindrance. We're gonna missile this group out. You know what? Block them. There we go. Let's make a big pile of fucking HP. Oh my god. That is 29,000 times 5. Not sure how much HP that is, but it feels like a good amount. Having trouble there, buddy. Huh? We touched the tower. That's it. That's game. And the immortal sledgehammer just kind of sits here imposing. The thing with the hacker is that it's a double-edged, like, the thing with the hacker is that it's such a double-edged sword, right? On one hand, he's stealing the steel balls, and yes, they have armor. But on the other hand, my fangs have 356 damage. They blitz the balls instantly. Like, as soon as something gets hacked, that's it. It's just instantly dead. And all that does is feed more XP to the Fang so that they can just keep, you know, they can just keep killing at that point. Bar when its opponent discovers Wraith into flanks. Wraith is too expensive, is the problem. Because the thing is that Fangs can be everywhere. Hacker's a massive gamble in general. It really is. I don't know what's going on, but it sure sounds neat. To explain, Hacker is a unit that takes control of units rather than straight up destroying them. So on paper, it sounds like, oh, you put down one unit and you can get back all of their units. Sounds great. The problem is that hackers are very expensive and easily, they're easily countered.
Boop.
Yo, Roy Mustang with 128 months. Holy shit. And Caldron, thanks for 10 months, dude. Appreciate that. I'll take supply. Give me that supply, brother.
Boop.
Brother. Been trying to beat the solo challenges. Mass Fang works quite well for a lot of different enemy comps. Best way to beat the AI challenge is to do... Honestly, best way to do it I would say is boat. Like, boat is just has really good scaling. That's just what it comes down to, is that boat just has insane scaling. Now let's put this here. Go Motherboat. I've never really found Motherboat to be that great, because you need a lot of boats to make Motherboat actually good. Like, you need a lot of boats. All right, so arc lights are both going to lock onto the sledgehammers. And now the steel balls get in front of the sledgies. My chaff clear gun is actually going nuts right now. All right, this looks like a pretty good Fang game. Yo, he's got fortified target lock. What a Chad. What a fucking Chad, dude. What about mass-produced boat with improved wasps? I mean, the stars kind of have to align for that to happen, but sure, yeah, that's good. Damn. Let's take out some of that. Oh, okay. We get some crawlers. I'll take it. He's also taking the wasps, but he's not putting them on the side with the army. So these wasps are going to have to run all the way down here. Could have gotten center turret plus arc light. Nah, he put down another set of crawlers, so it didn't matter. Which, honestly, it's fine that he's just, like, stacking crawlers. That just means we put down more, probably steel balls. Alright. So this is going to strictly come down to, like, EMP timing. Or actually, no, this is just going to come down to luck. Damn. My wasp has ADHD. Unfortunate. Definitely take sub balls here. Okay. Your wasp leveled, didn't it? It did, but he's going to put down an anti-air response. Or maybe he'll just do the missile. Not sure which. I mean, he did both, actually. He put down Mustangs and he put down a missile. So by shielding against this, this was already... Like, this shield got a lot of value. The steel balls are more than likely still going to destroy it, but this shield still gets insane value. Because it stops all my units from taking damage. And Wasp was dead anyway, no matter what I did. So it was actually a good idea to sell that. You can't shield the Wasp when it's in the air like that. So he's got a lot of Mustangs. This side is really starting to open up. Because now he's so heavily fortifying. Things are clearing. Which really, that's what matters here, is that the Fangs are getting kills. Now we're going to want to touch up on this side. I almost want to take elite crawlers, but I know that's kind of like a trap. What do we want to level? Just level this Fang again. Sell that off. Don't really need it. Let's go armor. Woo, boy. Good thing we went armor. Yikes. 10 million. Now these fangs get quite a few levels. Truthfully, I think Raiden is my best choice right now. Just because that'll help clear up these steel balls here. I'll add some more health to the board. Alright, there's Scorch. But Scorch does do some pretty good DPS. Don't get me wrong, Scorch is pretty good. Probably sell off this Raiden and now just start slamming this left flank here. Just so we can keep this Vulcan kind of preoccupied. And sell the wall for 50. Missed opportunity, should have sold the wall. Alright. Not the worst loss. But we are going to need to really pick up a win this round. So let's take Amp Core here. Give it to these steel balls. Promote. Those are now level 3 steel balls. Let's sell off the Raiden. And now we're gonna start stacking. And we'll go that. Borrow some money. Missile my flanks. Shield. And range up. Which hero am I most looking forward to? Hero? What hero? Do you mean like Vault Hunter in Borderlands 4? ass level 3 steel ball. Suck 'em. Suck 'em good. Can level 1 crawlers not even, like, damage a level 2 steel ball? Ah, I didn't take out the shield. So we level up our backline here. I want to make sure we get an elite down. We'll take damage. We leveled up both of our towers so that hopefully this Vulcan doesn't, like, rail me in the ass. Looks like we're doing good. Yeah, we got a lock on. We're chilling. We're chilling. You'll love it. Ooh. 30% more HP on the entire board. Kind of nuts. Because that's going to bring steel balls from 7k to 9k. I'm just going to put a steel ball here in case he decides to, I don't know, Vulcan me again. I think this might just be a stat play. As weird as that is. This might just be a stat stick play. And we're stat sticking, brother. HP upgrade's not good on a chaff army. We upgraded our steel balls from like 7k to 11,000, so we almost doubled the HP of every single steel ball on the map. I'd say that's a pretty good investment. And it only gets more ridiculous with the level 3 ones. It also means that I survived the riding. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, stat sticks. Never underestimate the power of big balls in your face. Oh God. God, this is gonna be such a shit show. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna slap on some degen here. This is gonna suck. And then we're just gonna take some damage. Now the good news is he decided to go floating artillery and range enhancement, but put them on the edge and didn't. See, if you're ever in this situation, you want to put your Wraith as close to the edge as possible. Because what they're going to do is shoot steel balls and then die instantly. Yup. There it is. There it is. The fumble with the Wraith. The absolute fumble. Fang gang. Fang gang.
Boop.
Now, there's something I really want to test. Okay, there's something I want to test real quick. And I don't know how well this is going to work. Right. But the idea here is that I want to build like an overall flank. All right. Sure. We'll take cost control. Doesn't really matter. All right. Start. I should have moved all my units up forward so to die faster. All right. Basically what I want to test here is photon range. Sure, you can take intensive training. Let's see here. Testing ground tools. Let's see here. Let's drop a whole bunch of fangs, a farseer, steel balls, and we'll send that out. Okay, so what I want to do is see what we can craft. I'm trying to craft something. But the question is, can I hit the steel balls?
Boop.
And then give this photon. And I just want to see if photon will latch onto these other steel balls. Now that is sexy. Oh my god, I love that. That is sexy. That's like the perfect distance, dude. That is literally like the perfect distance. That's some psychopath shit. It is. Now, how can I make it more unhinged? Like, how do you make this more unhinged? Rhino front line? You don't need Rhino. Shielded hackers, fort. Hacker bubbles. I could see hacker bubbles being a thing. Actually, it might be typhoons. Truthfully. You know, typhoons actually would kind of wreck shit here. Maybe just a degen wraith. I mean it does fit. And then as air chaff, you've got 2 sets of wasps. What is this abomination? This, my friend, is magic. This is magic. And then you also have room. In case they decide to front load a whole bunch of crawlers in this area, you then have room to also put a long range Bulkin, so that it can clear chaff as well. Then you've got degen field on. Photon does not cover the air, but the thing is that the steel balls run ahead of the wraith. I kind of agree. I'd probably swap the Farseer and the Wraith, because it doesn't really matter if the Farseer dies. Its whole job is to just unload the Photon. So it could actually be in the front, and then Farseer's in the back. Alright, let's see how that looks. Alright, so now let's experiment with defending against this. How would you defend against this? Right? How would you defend against this? What would you put down? Probably suicide rhinos. I'll switch. Oop, wrong one. So now 3 exploding rhinos. Lead hacker. Easy. All right, so what you would do is take full control. Full control and maybe multi-control. Yeah, full control and multi-control. EMP? You don't want EMP. EMP doesn't help you if they decide to go photon. You know? Shield is the 16k per. Pretty good. And then let's switch sides here. Let's say these level up and now has an amp core. What do you do? Oh, there we go. Who needs EMP? Just hack them. Beautiful. Now everything lives. All right, I've got that memorized. Let's see what we can do with that, because that is definitely something for the ages, let me tell you. Hope it works. Hope it works too. What happens when you blow up? What happens when they blow up their own rhinos on your units? Well, that means that they're going to have something that can instantly kill the Rhino. Because the Rhino, as soon as it gets hacked, is going to now run towards their tower. And it's gonna, since it's melee range, it's gonna run ahead of the steel balls and the fangs, so when it blows up, it won't hurt the steel balls or the fangs. Imagine doing that on both sides. Give me enough, give me enough deployments, and I'll show you what I can do. Alright. Oh, I do not. Please. I do not like this. Damn, I am. I do not like these eggs and this ham. So, ma'am, I am. Damn. I hate a chaff gun being in the center. When a chaff gun's in the center, I feel tilted. Alright, see what we got here. Alright, so he's kind of evenly split, which is good for me. Steel balls get in. Void Eyes are kind of scary. Like, Void Eye Tarantula is a pretty good counter to Steel Ball. So we will need to try and find a way to tempo through this. So left side, I think we just abandon. I'm not going to be able to push through that by itself. We got improved Scorpion, we got extended range array, we got mass-produced sabers, we got laser sights. It's a lot of options, really. We're just gonna ditch left. How do we fight right? Seriously, how the fuck do I fight right? I don't know. I think we're gonna have to just start hitting this flank as hard as we can. Or maybe he's expecting more over here. Maybe we actually start planting on this side now. I agree. I agree. Skipper. We do get lock on, but it is not enough. Dog, Saber, Typhoon. Level 2 Saber seems great, because what I need right now is some beef. These Void Eyes are not leveled up right now. What I need is beef. Where am I throwing this beef? Not on this side, because there's already beef over there. This side. Throwing some beef over here. No one really actually, he doesn't have an air unit, does he? I mean, Phoenix could potentially show up here, which we're gonna hope it doesn't. I am building the Great Flank. Is coming in. Great flank. Great flank is happening. These Void Eyes are dealing some damage. They sure are. Do orbital javelin. Let's sell off the saber. We're done with that for now. We'll do this here. Where's that at in contrast? One above tower. Then we'll take energy absorption as well. While also leveling up these fangs. Alright, so he used an orbital to clear right side while also putting down more crawlers and Void Eyes. I do the same thing, but now I take out this side instead. Nice, good EMP timing. We're locked onto that tarantula. And these steel balls might actually get a level here. Potentially good timing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, the level up. There it is. That's what we were looking for. The levels. And there's the Vulcan that we said we wanted to do, in case he decides to do some like crazy crawler play. We'll put the Vulcan there. Can't go for Photon yet. It's way too early for Photon. We're gonna missile both flanks. I can sell that middle wall. And we'll grab some temp speed. Alright, so he went charge shot on the Void Eyes. Now these guys do 2k damage, so now we're going to go ahead and hit Photon after this. He did try and flank with Wasps. He flanked both sides with Wasps. Alright. Now I think it's time. Efficient light manufacturing. Let's take it. Go ahead and grab Photon. Grab 2 sets of fangs here. We're gonna sell off this cannon. Go Mechanical Rage. Mechanical Rage fangs do clear whatever he can do there. And then I think we borrow to get HP rolling. Level up a fang. Let's go for speed. So he went Splash Tarantula, which means that his tarantulas now do negative damage to the steel balls. But he is very reliant now on the Void Eyes getting all the kills. I think we put another Vulcan in the right corner here. Vulcan right pocket. Damn, that's a lot of crawlers. How'd this side get EMP'd?
Boop.
I'm confused. How did this side win with no issue, but this side lost horribly? I'm fine with losing. I'm just like, how did this side clear so easily, and then this side was just like, all right, dude, whatever. Okay, so for this Gigaflank shit, we can't split our deployments both sides. We have to really go in, because otherwise we're very susceptible to just like this crawler shit. Actually, you know what we should have done? Should have dropped a Wraith. This was a turn to drop a Wraith, because then I would have survived by default. Because the Typhoon would be dead. Can I replay that? Yeah, let's save the replay. I definitely need to learn the build order. It can be improved. You see what I'm kind of like going for there, right? Like it was starting to actually, like it was actually starting to go somewhere, you know what I mean? Because I'm really trying to work on like an actual build, you know what I mean? I feel like making an actual build is something that is definitely viable. And I'm trying to like work on making a build. All right, so here we go. You can see left and right side wasps. Oh my god, it was just bad luck. It's just bad luck, dude. Right side clears, left side. That's just bad luck. Oh man. Unfortunate. I mean, I was definitely still losing. How is luck a thing here? So here's how it works. Units will move forward and they will attack the wasps, or you know, either side will attack. There is a very insignificant variation of attack speeds so that units don't like hard focus one unit, you know what I mean? But what ended up happening is on this side, it just happened to line up to where multiple fangs were locked on to multiple wasps and unable to secure their kill just due to the unfortunate lineup. It is good to know that he also did have an HP enhancement. I had an HP enhancement, but I would need a damage enhancement to make up for it. It is good to know that level one wasp versus level 1 fang is not that great of a matchup. All right. So there's something I want to do today, and it's cool. If this is not your like flavor of video game, like that's perfectly fine. But there is something that I would like to stream. And that's because I just enjoy it, man. You know? I just enjoy it. It's time, dude. It's time. My brothers. Game capture. Game capture, why are you like this? Hey, there we go. That was weird. It doesn't actually fully capture rune light for some reason. It's weird. Let's get to it. All right, so here's the deal. I need money. Here's the deal, chat. I need money. I need lots of it. Oh god. Doesn't capture the sidebars. They are considered like a stream overlay, invisible to streams. Interesting. Pyramid run? Nah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna level up our thieving. Since we have the full rogue outfit, we can do thieving. And I mean, we're getting close to 55, which is pretty close to 65. So there's a good chance that I just loot all day. And the reason that I need the cash is that we're doing Giant's Foundry. I'm buying 900 mithril claws, so that way I can get 70 in smithing. I got Duke's pet a couple days ago. Still the cutest thing ever. I love him. I want to get to the point where I can actually do Desert Treasure, do Duke, do things, you know? Right now I am in skilling hell. That is my current location. Skill hell. Where I am working. As hard as I can. How far into the giant guide are we at? I think we're on like bank 86. So almost halfway. 90, like bank 90 would technically be the halfway point, so we're almost halfway through it. Which will be really nice to be able to get to the end of that. That way I can get to PVMing. But I also want to take like my hardcore character kind of seriously. You know? Like I want to set myself up for success here. If I'm going to play an actual hardcore character in RuneScape, I want to set myself up for success, and that means getting lots of stats. Because I can kind of like deck myself out, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have potions galore. Try and make things just as simple as possible. Pump up the stats as much as I can. You know, have 99 in all combat stats before I fight a single frog. Well, that's how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 17 years lamping and gem crabbing. Is this the new Hardcore Iron Man? Yeah, it's a new one. And then the tutorial is over. The tutorial never actually ends. That's the thing. I was trying to get Song of the Elves myself. But I took one look at agility and lost 95% of my desire to keep playing. Okay, here's the deal. Agility actually does not even take that long. Like 70 agility, truthfully, does not take that long in comparison to a lot of other grinds. Like Herblore takes way longer in terms of the actual time it takes. It's just you get it over pieces. Whereas agility, you can just like slam the whole thing at once. All right. Hell yeah. Okay, we are now level 55, which means now I think we can pickpocket the regular bandits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Boop.
All right. Holy Vengeance, thank you for the 44. I appreciate you. Oh, it's a pet. What the hell is... Just walking around like that. Yeah, I've seen him on RuneScape. Okay, swap left click to pickpocket. Oh, nice. So now I get 84 XP per pickpocket instead of 65. And now we're going to pretty much do this all the way to, well, 65 thieving, I think, actually. I'm going to double check. I think we're doing this all the way to 65. Yeah. Gonna fight thugs. Honestly, not that bad. I got 43 prayer on my old school RuneScape character. Hell yeah, dude. Get it, man. The real unhinged play here is to just send 99 agility. You know? Or not 99 agility, and 99 thieving. Just full send 99 thieving, and then I'll have more money that I know what to do with. Chunk it. What I'm thinking of doing, just like take it all out, dude. I mean, what's stopping me from just taking this all the way to 99, you know? I'm gonna need the cash. It's not like this is going to get any better. I think that's what it is, really, is that, like, this doesn't get any better. I never understood the point of this game, but somehow I enjoy watching it. It is a very comforting game. It's a very simple game. And you have to do things so many times. Like, it's kind of obscene. Like, like, RuneScape, I feel like, is very unique because it's really a game that has kept its charm of having to do a ridiculous amount of tasks in order to achieve a very basic thing. Like, to get 99 of a single skill in this game takes, you know, literally days, sometimes months to complete if you're an Iron Man, you know? There's not a lot of games that come out that have that much of a time investment to just do just basic things. Like, I would consider just getting 99 in a skill a basic of RuneScape, you know? I tried it decades ago and I didn't get it. Wish I had given it more of a chance back then. You can always jump back in. Like, it's a pretty chill game. Because, like, for me, I like being able to use this as, like, my phone game. I've pretty much replaced all of the other, like, random phone games that I use to, like, entertain myself. And now it's just RuneScape. Like, if I'm just on my phone for a bit, I am now in Motherlode Mine instead. And you need to be a chronic grinder to play this game. Kinda, yeah. There's no real way to, like, play the game portion without also getting into the grind, you know? I'd say that's the only real downside to RuneScape. There is a grind. There's no real way to, like, get away from it. That grind is gonna come for you no matter what. Isn't the whole game just grind? No. Surprisingly. The other part is gambling. What are you gambling? Very particular currency. One that I don't think RuneScape players enjoy, or, you know, understand. You're gambling your time for loot. You fight bosses in the hopes of acquiring the supreme loot. Gato. 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 This is like WoW, but worse graphics. No, I wouldn't compare it to WoW in any way. I like how the lady's just watching you knock the guard out over and over again, or bandit. Yeah, this town hates the bandits. She's cool with it. They had this shit coming. This is like real. There you go. It's not like WoW with worse graphics. It's real life with worse graphics. You have to keep doing a task repeatedly over and over and over again. Am I the rune or the scape? Yes. Go away, I'm busy. I want to show you something. Got him back where he needs to be. Beautiful. More impressed with the recovery of the bandit. True, he can definitely take him. Ma'am, can you please stop stepping on my cat? Kind of rude of you. Those birds are stars. I think they're birds. I think. No. Loot his shoe. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We gotta get more wine anyway. We're running a little low on wine here. What exactly am I doing? I'm training my thieving by knocking a dude out, stealing money from his pocket, and then when he wakes up again, knocking him out again. And then repeating this process until I have all the money in the world. because inside his pocket is actually infinite gold. You just, dude, you just keep taking the money. It's crazy. All these NPCs, they're fucking loaded, dude. You just walk up to them, open up their pockets, bam. Look at that. Billions of dollars. But due to the laws of the universe, you can only take out so much at a time. And you get a little bit of XP. How much XP per hour is this? Once I hit 50, Valimar rich people were so much better. Good question. Let's actually see. What is the XP per hour of blackjacking? Lure. Pick you up. Okay. Let's come here. Nice. Goes curtain. Oh, wait. Pick up gato. Walk here. This works too. Oh, I had it. Hang on. All right, let's walk here. Dang. Hey, there we go. Ripper cat. No, the fuck. There we go. All right, we're in. I'm in. All right, let's see this XP per hour. All right, what, 50? I can get a lot better too. Yeah, we're up to 70k XP per hour. 80k. Yeah, there it is, dude. 107,000. That's pretty good. Cracking 120k if I get good luck. Look at that. So around 120,000 XP per hour. If I'm really keeping up on it and I'm not missing or having like really bad luck, like 120,000 XP per hour, which pretty dang good, all things considered. Only 100 hours for 99. Well, you can literally cut that in half. Because I think the Menophyte Thugs go up to like 275 per hour. Right? So it's not too bad. Getting 84,000, stealing valuables from houses in Valamore right now. Bone shards repair. And I get to keep my fingers.
Boop.
Yeah, well, I'll be slightly ahead of you. How's that make you feel? Huh? You may not like it, but this is efficiency, dude. This is efficiency. I like my fingies. No. Oh my god. Finger breaking efficiency. It is. Yuri, thanks for shipping. There we go. You're back to where you need to be. You need mining for Song of the Elves? Because 3-tick iron is going to be fun. Oh, I'm just going to, like, slowly AFK that and Motherlode mine. Like, on my phone. That's how I'm tackling 70 mining. Is he not interested with Silk Song? I wouldn't say that I'm not interested in Silk Song. It's that, dude, I don't know what to do. All I want is Borderlands right now. Truthfully, that's all I'm waiting for is Borderlands. I think that's what everybody's literally waiting for right now. Everybody is waiting for Borderlands. My stats. Here you go. Take a good look, brother. Hooked hard on Silk Song, I love it. Hell yeah, dude. Proud of you, Cat Bon. Proud of you. Bahroo, how does it feel to be famous? I'm not. I guess it feels like every other day. I am just a panda on the internet. Just some random dude playing video games for a living. Entertaining the masses with the content that they really love. Looting this dude's feet. And then knocking him out. And then looting his feet again. And then knocking him out. And then failing. Then getting beat up. And then looting his feet. And then knocking him out. And then looting his feet. And then knocking him out again. Failing. And then knocking him out. And looting his feet. Sensing a pattern. You would be correct. Blackjacking is my least favorite thing in this game. It's not too bad once you get used to it. The only downside is that it requires your entire focus. Like, that's the only downside to it. Like, there is no downtime at all. You are constantly doing something. I think that's what gets a lot of people. Not like mining, where you click on a node and you can look away from your screen for a second. It's like, nope, I am hard stuck sniffing this dude's feet. Never to see the light of day again. All I can smell are these rancid feet. But the allure of infinite gold compels me to keep looting. I just think about the hours that I'm saving by blackjacking and I'm okay with it. This is true. It is very tedious work, but it is very profitable work. Because I think if you blackjack all the way from like 55 to 99, it's like 5 million coins or something like that. And 5 mil cash on an Iron Man is a lot of fucking money. Unless you run agility pyramid all the way. After that's agility pyramid. A big song already? In a sense, yes. It is beaten. It is not on the channel right now and won't be for a good portion of time. Until a potentially very distant future. So in that sense, yes. We beat Silk Song. I do like the game. I think Silk Song's amazing. But for me, I think it was like, oh, cool, you know, like day one hype type deal, you know? I don't think Metroidvanias are really like my style. There's quite a few Metroidvanias that I've like played for like a day and then just like the next day I just have no urge to want to like go back to it. Hey, 57 thieving. I will now get hit less. Alright, so now it will take 20,000 experience to level up to 58. Which, at 120,000 XP per hour, is not a full hour. Which is all I care about. It doesn't take a full hour to level up. That's when RuneScape leveling starts to really feel like you really feel that grind, you know what I mean? When it takes like an entire hour to get a single level, that's when you really start feeling it. Yo, Troll, thanks for the big 60, dude. Am I gonna stream the BL4 at release time? Or wait, Friday? I am streaming it as soon as I have access, and I'm allowed to stream Borderlands 4. To be determined. I've been hearing conflicting times. I've been hearing Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Mostly Thursdays, but I've heard whispers of a Wednesday. I don't know if I can sneak a Wednesday in. I'm planning on a marathon. I am, in fact. I can tell you, I prepared for this marathon. In the sense that I haven't at all, and I'm gonna wing it. Because that's just my style. Don't tell me he's gonna get locked in a cage till I beat BL4. Now there won't be a cage. Alright. We gotta get some more alcohol. I'll be back. You stay right there, okay, sir? Well, actually, I'm gonna be hopping world, so it doesn't really matter. But stay there in spirit for me. Alright, let's get some more wine. Where do I see the XP per hour thing? Up here in the oh, wait, you can't see it. Well, that's awkward. There you go. No art contest then, or just wondering? The art contest is still planned. I have to take some very strict precautions when it comes to art contest in this day and age, because there's been a lot of people doing AI art and then tracing over it and then doing a time lapse with that, but you don't get to see what they're tracing over, so it like looks legit. It's very difficult to do an art contest with AI art so prominent right now. But I am in the process of working on it. No. Okay, we're good. We're not. Dang it. Hang on. Gato ruined it. Well, actually, I ruined it. Gato didn't do anything wrong. Gato was normal. Come on. Move up. You bastard. You know you want to. Oh my god.
Boop.
Oh, he's not lured. Go away, I'm busy. Oh. Ow. Can I lure you now? Alright, let's try this. Go. Yeah! Alright, now go to the right. Alright, we're in. We're back in. Yo, Slowpoke, thanks for... Why is it doing that? Hang on. Gato. Gato! Couldn't sleep either, Roo? I literally can't sleep. I'm losing sleep over Borderlands 4. Oh, we're in. We're in! Keep bonking them. Just listen to the soothing sounds. Tweeting birds. Yo, Josh, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that, dude. Music's back. Hallelujah. I'm so confused. I feel like RuneScape is always a series of exploits to level up something. This is not an exploit. This is playing the game. This is just how you play RuneScape. And if you're asking what this is for, it's for money. Every time I pickpocket this dude, I'm getting 100 gold. And it's also increasing my XP, and being able to loot bigger pockets. Best way to look at it. I keep looting money out of pockets so that I can then loot bigger pockets full of more money. And then I do that for 10 hours. And then after doing that for 10 hours, I can loot an even bigger pocket. And that pocket, I'm gonna loot that pocket for nearly like 50 hours. A big pocket. I think there's a point where Valamor thieving wealthy citizens becomes less of a pain in the ass. But at the same time, I don't think it'll ever match blackjacking. Blackjacking is just so good. Is this not the guide, Iron Quest? It is the guide. It said if you ever need money, go blackjack. And, well, I need money. I spent my 500,000 gold on mithril claws so that I can level up smithing. I'm more worried about why this guy has so much gold in his toes. Got gold toenails. I peel it off of him. And then it grows back. The only comparison to blackjacking until level 91 pyramid plunder is stealing artifacts on a world with alts. So then maybe I'll just take this to like 91. You know, take it to 91 thieving. No reason to take it all the way to 99 because I'm gonna need to pickpocket master farmers. Speaking of which, I really should head to the I really should head to Xana, or the farming guild. Keep my contracts rolling. You know? Those contracts aren't going to fill themselves. After this level, I'll go do my, Do my farming runs. And then, who knows, maybe an entire birdhouse run as well. If I'm really feeling it.
Boop.
Frost Blaze, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate that. Is this normal or Iron Man? This is a Iron Man. And I am hardcore, and I'm genuinely trying to climb the ranks of hardcore, so I will be playing this pretty methodically. And hopefully I don't get disconnected. That'd be real tragic as a way to go out, but outside of that, playing it methodically, and we're going to give ourselves the best chance for success. Hey. Oh, one more for the road. All right. So that's 100K. Pretty good. Need to put on jewelry. This is actually part of the guide, Yuji. What's the goal for robbery? Cash. Cash money. I burnt through my 500K cash stack on Mithril Claws, and I still need more. So now we're gonna go attend to that. Hang on. Gato. Eat. Gato. Stroke. Gato. Not for blackjacking, Rican. Blackjacking is different. Put these in the Gato bank. There we go. What else do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah. And then pick up Gato. Deposit Gato, because Gato doesn't want to go into water. And then where am I going afterwards? Yeah, I know. Alright, cool. Doop, 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 doop. Bum, bum. Look at that XP per hour. 84,000. If you're talking just strictly the time spent doing birdhouse runs. 120K. Love it, dude. Acorns, useless. Emerald Ring is nice. Also rings of dueling. Forgot Bar was doing hardcore. I am. And that's why, like, streaming RuneScape is a little awkward. It's like, I'm not going to be doing anything remotely dangerous for probably a good month. Probably just a straight, almost month of skilling. Which is quite a bit. Let me take this rowboat to a different island. Put away all my bird's nests. Actually, I need that seed dibbler. Doesn't matter. There's one. Unfortunately, these are my last 2 seaweed spores. I'm gonna have to get more next time when I come to harvest these. Or maybe I'll get really lucky, and while I'm harvesting, 2 more seeds will just appear in front of me. How do we feel about that? Huh? How do we feel about that? Got a bunch during underwater thieving last week. Maybe I should do some underwater thieving or something, like once I get the I just want to find some way to, like, something to do down here. What bank trip are we up to? I think like 86. But we're gonna be on 86 for a while because I'm getting cash. I'm taking the opportunity to get as much cash as I can, because I know I'm gonna need more. Because I'm gonna be using what is it? Throne of something. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. Miscellaneous. Throne of Miscellaneous. For a large portion of teak logs that I can turn into planks and herbs for herb lore. Book song isn't even that hard. Okay, God Gamer. Settle down. Settle down, man. Don't go swinging that dick around. Oh, we got a Hespori. I'm told it's harder than Hollow Knight. It is. No seeds. 45 more weeds. Just not into that. Game is hard because hard is good. I mean, that's perfectly fine. If you don't like a game because it's difficult, that's all good. There's actually mods already to, like, make it so bosses can't do double damage against you, which significantly makes certain fights a hell of a lot easier. So you can just mod the experience if you don't like it. Why does my whiteberry bush keep fucking dying? This is the second time in a row. I'm mad about it. Hey. Alright, let me get a pie. Dun, 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 dun. have another maple tree? I do. Oh yeah. Alright. 3,000 farming XP and a contract done. I'll take another medium, please. Grow a cactus. Well, that's easy. I already have one. Huge. Nice. And I'll pick it too. Delicious. There's a lot of cactus. Alright. What other contracts you got for me? Done with that one. Wait. Oh, I need to make an actual cactus, not a potato cactus. Oh, fuck. Ow! Do I even have a cactus seed? I don't even have a regular cactus seed. That is... Oh, God. Where can I get a regular cactus? Hold on. Cactus seed. Old school RuneScape. Where can I get one of those bad boys? From a medium seed pack. Unlucky. I did get 2 more maple seeds though. That's kind of nice. What's your farming level? 63. Where else can I get it? Can I get it from like a shop anywhere? No. There's no shop that sells cactus. Can I get it from a master farmer? It can be obtained by doing a master farmer. Alright, well, time to... Time to loot the master farmer, I guess. Until he gives me a cactus seed. This could take a while. This could very much take a minute. Get another Harlander done. What am I looking for here? This white berry. Alright. Put the pie dish away. I am gonna need another pie dish. Alright. Start over here. I didn't equip my thing that I needed. Alright. First things first, let's get this garbage out of here. Plant the new one. Don't die this time. I'm planting you with love. Feel the love. Get more limpworts. That in. And then I'm gonna need also a bunch of oranges. Okay. Let's pay you to remove the tree. Let's plant a new tree. And then I'll pay you to watch over the tree. And then we'll get some herbs. You don't have white lilies yet? Where am I gonna get white lilies at? Brother, I'm level 46. You think I'm gonna be able to fight Hespori? I guess technically I could get some from Tithe Farm. Not the worst option. Alright, well. Now we're gonna sit here. Prepare yourselves. Alright. I need a cactus seed. Let's see how long this is gonna take. Hang on, what is the chance of getting a cactus seed? Let's go in with our odds. Oh, dude, it's only 1 in 1,230. Fucking easy shit, dude. 1 in 1,000. Well, let's get started. Blimey, what are you doing in me pockets? The person dying? What'd I get here? Gom seeds. I'll take it. It's at least something. Isn't the seed you get based on how high your farming is? No. Yes. No. I know that Renars specifically are much more rare. Pre-80 farming, and that's about it. What's my HP bar? There we go. All the higher level herb seeds. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think cactus seed is included in the important hand-selected items that require high-level farming, considering its value's like fucking 3 gold. Sorry, it's worth 60 GP. Huge. Absolutely massive. The good news is that because I have the thieving set, when I loot 1 cactus seed, I'll get 2 cactus seeds. But we are gonna fucking pray that I don't roll cactus seed all that often. Because getting these is gonna be a pain in the ass. Isn't there like an auction house? Yeah, but I'm an Iron Man. What that means is that I have self-inflicted cock and ball torture on all possible tasks. Anything I want to do, I need to swiftly kick myself in the balls first. And by that I mean I have to get it my fucking self. I want it, I gotta go get it. And so now I'm gonna try and roll the 1 in 1,000 cactus seed, I guess. The good news is the good news here, chat, is that it has a fairly high chance of popping up in medium packs, so as long as I don't just get back-to-back cactus, we should be fine. This 10-second diversion is going to cost us 4 hours. I mean, it's not like I'm not benefiting from doing this distraction, you know? Yeah, dude. I'm ready for the BL4. It's going to be a great time. Crazy you've been watching that long. Yeah, I know I can downgrade, but at the same time, I'm just gonna have that problem every single time cactus shows up, so I thought I'd at least try and get a cactus seed. And worst case scenario, I'm getting more limpwort seeds, which I'm gonna need a lot of, because I feel like strength potions are gonna be a very large portion of my herblore XP. Just Terramin seeds and limpworts for good old herblore. Good news is that I keep getting Harlander. Pretty decent. And who knows, maybe I'll get a Renar seed if I'm really lucky. What am I doing, Crab? I think it's a very long time before I actually start actively training my combat skills, because Song of the Elves has a boss that does damage based on your max HP, if I'm not mistaken. And so the lower level HP you are, the easier the boss fight becomes. That also means doing Song of the Elves with like 40 HP-ish. And all the prerequisites up until that point. Could be dicey. She only does your max health -1. I mean, that's a pretty big difference of max health -1. And if you go in with like 35 HP versus 70, it now takes significantly more supplies to heal back up. What's this? I thought you had a gold fetish. Now you're on to seedlings. Yeah, I need to plant a cactus seed. Unfortunately, I have no cactus seeds, and so now I'm trying to get a cactus seed. It's going great. And if you're wondering what the chance of getting a cactus seed is, it's 1 in 1,000. Or 1,280 if we're playing the exact measurements. In other words, easy peasy 5-minute adventure. Those white lilies are a taunt to me. This music from the game? Sure is. I don't really play music on my stream. Oh my god, can I stop getting knocked out? Seize this at once. Why are you like this? At least we're getting more limpwort seeds. I'm not mad at those. Because limpworts are actually going to be a very good currency for me as well, now that I think about it, because teak trees require limpworts in order to be watched over. And I definitely want my teak trees that are worth like 11,000 experience or something like that each to always be protected. So a nice healthy supply of limps. It's good. Surprised I keep getting snape grass. It's actually kind of wild that I keep getting snape grass. When do we do more tithe farm? Good question. Honestly, tithe farm is some of the best farming XP, I think. Like, there's not really a lot of... outside of trees, you're not really getting a lot of XP for farming out of anything outside of tithe farm. It's just that good. Time-wise, it's pretty bad compared to trees. It's actually not. If you take all the time it takes to prep, say like maple trees, I'd say like maple trees and lower, tithe farm beats it out very handily. From just the time it takes to prep everything. And that's assuming that you always have a seed. Yeah, trees are just AFK XP. The problem is, until I do my winter Todd grind for 99 fire making, until I decide to do the winter Todd grind, I'm not going to be able to keep up with the seeds. Like, I use seeds way faster than I currently get them. You know? If you green long perilous moons for mid-game gear, you get a crap ton of maple and yew seeds. Nice. Birdhouse runs are great for tree seeds. Again, I still use them faster than I get them. By a significant margin. I think I might just admit defeat on this cactus seed. This cactus seed might be stronger than me. You not just buy it someplace? Nope. Nowhere sells a cactus seed. Good amount of pickpockets. You're already 10% of the way there. You can't give up now. Shit, he's right. I've already committed time to getting the cactus seed. To give up now would be to give up the gambling. The Roo I know wouldn't give up. Shit, he's right. Oop, bomb. Dang. Oh, Limports are ready. Hang on. Always gonna need these. Just until I run out of salmon. Well, after that's pike. Food can't be the reason. Ugh. Marentil seeds. Useless. Is there anything I can really do with Marentil seeds? The herb itself is so terrible. The secondary is like a unicorn horn. Yes, good. Stay there. Perfect. He's in mastering mixology. Gotcha. Ooh, Irrit seeds. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, and a quorum. Damn, dude. And an avatar. What the hell, dude? What is this herb luck? Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, no, that's Squams. Like, really excited there for a second. There we go. Lunar diplomacy also requires a Marintil. Nice. I think I'll be able to get the singular Marintil. This man coming over and picking up my seeds? What the hell? Why is he taking my seeds? Why are you like this? Iron Task. That's fucked up, man. What's on the script for this hardcore death? Let's see. Praying mage against Darok and just not realizing that it's on pray mage instead of melee. Seems like a good one. How long did it take to get the rogue set? Well, only a few hours. It didn't really take that long at all. More annoying than anything. Are you looking forward to the bingo mini league next month? No. I'll be busy. Yo, Toad Flags. Actually, I don't know if that's any good. Seems like it could be. Yeah, all my time's gonna be Borderlands related. Toad Flax is brews. Ah, okay, so Toad Flax is useful. We'll have like fucking. By the time you can actually make Saradomin brews, you just have infinite Saradomin brews from birdhouse runs and Toad Flax farming. Amon first character. I think I'm actually gonna go Harlow. Like I thought I was gonna buy into Mr. Viking, but genuinely think I'm gonna go Harlow first. Just because I like her skill tree a lot. Start eating pike. I actually haven't even watched it, Drake. Oh, I imagine it will be, Galahoo. True, the brew XP has got to feel nice, you know? I'm stuck between Vex and Amon. The thing is, though, since they already said that like once you beat the game with one character, you can just make a new character at 30, so you don't have to do the story again. Which I'm just saying, thank God. I don't want to run through the story again. Unless there's like a specific purpose of a speedrun, you know? So, when it comes down to it, just flip a coin. And if you don't like him after the story, you can play somebody new. How much time have I sunk into this? Good question. 3 days and 22 hours. What's the endgame in Borderlands? Unknown. They've been keeping that pretty hush on what specifics you're gonna be going in for. Yeah, I saw it, Fanny. Have you played all 4 characters? I haven't played any of the characters. The fuck do you mean all 4? Brother, I haven't played one. When you go to the first event? Oh, that's what you're talking about. See, I'm thinking too far ahead. I'm thinking about the early access. That some people... Dude, I saw one content creator already has 80 hours logged on Borderlands. And I feel like that is going to immediately suck a lot of enjoyment out of theory crafting, out of... We're gonna have content creators that have already like finished the game over and over again and have builds ready day one. You know what I mean? We're gonna have build videos fucking day one. Can't wait. There's already build videos. Yeah. No, there's codes out for the full game week, yeah. Man keeps stealing my seeds. They aren't valuable, but I'm mad that he's stealing them. Yeah, get back in that corner. Get back in that corner. You like it in there. Now give me your seed. Give me that tasty seed. Why is he facing you? Because it's customary to look at the person giving you a hand job. Pushing a man into a corner, demanding his tasty seed while another man licks up the scraps. Off the floor. Gotta add that last little bit. Off the floor. My limps ready yet? They are not. Also, hey Bunny. What's up? We're going for a 1 in 1,000 drop chance right now. Because I'm fucking stupid. Honestly, I think at this point I should not. I think we should turn around. Magic seed? No, cactus seeds. Alright, I'm gonna do the sensible thing. Actually, my birdhouse is ready. Where's birdhouse? Almost. Alright, I'll give until the birdhouses are ready. Then we'll do an entire birdhouse run. And then I'm just gonna say, alright, we're downgrading. We're downgrading the contract. Oh yeah, I did that bloody goblin, like the very first day. It's a shame that I don't have like the draw for Darkest Dungeon 2 that I have for Darkest Dungeon 1. I think because, and this is something that's just kind of, it's a fundamental game design, right? I think that's what it comes down to, is that your build is pretty much already determined as soon as you pick your 4 characters in Darkest Dungeon 2. Like, as soon as you pick your 4 characters, your build has already been set in stone, and now you're just pushing the buttons to get it to the end. There's not a lot of variety outside of just hitting the random all button and just, I don't know, praying you don't get a setup that just is completely impossible. Wonder if the same thing will happen with Slay the Spire 2? I doubt it. Slay the Spire 2 can literally just do the same thing that it already just did. Like, Slay the Spire doesn't have to... What is it? Reinvent the wheel here. It's already done the footwork. It literally just has to be the same thing again. It can just be more Slay the Spire. Yeah, I think that's what Darkest Dungeon 2 really just misses, and it's something I crave too, which is continuity between runs. Because stat level ups ain't it. I think that's, dude, there's nothing that bores me more for meta progression than stat upgrades. It is by far the most boring thing that you can put in your game. Meta progression. You can now play more of the game. Plus 3% damage, poggers. Whoa, dude. I now have 5% more chance to not get Death's Door. Massive. And then I add a difficulty later on that takes it away anyway. What happened to my Discord thing? Why am I that? Why am I just a cult panda now? I don't know what happened to Fugi Tech, but I guess I'm just a cult panda now. Understood. Well, I'll just be over here now, I guess. I'll just be over here. This man keeps stealing my seed. Are you still bored when BL4 comes out, or is that a typo? It's till then I am bored, not still then I am bored. My bad. Thank you for catching that. I have fixed it. I feel like most people read that title and, like, they understood, like, the dyslexia that happened, or the typo, and just like, yeah, that probably meant till. And then I'll just call it a day. That or nobody even reads the title. I only read the stream title when it's posted in stream discussion. Good man. Alright. I have given this enough time. Unfortunately, I did not get a cactus seed. And so, you have anything easier? Yes, please. Woad. The fuck is woad? I have a woad seed. What does woad go into? Flowers. Understood. Alright, that is planted. You could have just asked for a different quest the whole time. Yeah. Duh. You didn't know that? Come on, man. Next hit 100% was cactus. I believe you. Hey, to Fossil Island. Away. I'm still following the guide. Although I'm currently taking a detour because I am broke and need money. And the guide has said that if you are broke and need money, go blackjack. And then while I was blackjacking, I said, hey, I've been blackjacking for a while. You know what I should do? I should go check up on my farming contract. And I did my farming contract. And then I tried to get another farming contract, and it required a cactus. I don't have a cactus seed, so I thought, oh, that won't take that long. I'll just thief a cactus seed from a master farmer. And then I was there for about an hour, and I did not get a cactus seed, because getting a cactus seed is 1 in 1,280 for some unknown reason. And so now I've decided, you know what? I've given up on that life. You can have it. You have the cactus. Give me something easier. And they asked for woad. And I planted some woad, and now I'm waiting for that woad to grow, and now I'm doing a birdhouse run to get some more hunter XP. We got a hunter level. We're getting closer and closer to being able to get herbivores. That's where we're gonna get some real hunter XP and a lot of herbs. Be fun times. Alright, now with all that done, now we head on out. Woad will be done in 14 minutes. Nice. Can't wait. You could have done woad the entire hour. I really could have. I could have actually just downgraded it, gone straight to woad, planted that, and then thieved until the woad was done. That definitely would have been a much smarter and better use of my time. Fortunately, I am an idiot. I'm 11k dry on my 1 in 4k. Send help. Ouch. That's rough, bro. That is rough. I like that I have these things on me. Alright, you. Come here. I got something to show you. You want to see this. Come on over, man. Come on over. Special prize. Prize that you have won. Which way you go? You know, I'm forgetting something mildly important. I'll be back. There's one piece of equipment that is mildly relevant to blackjacking. And that is a blackjack. All right. When's barbarian blackjacking? I like the idea of barbarian blackjacking. You just fucking punch him with your fist. All right, let's try that again. Come on. Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. Excuse me, sir, now that Silk Song is finally released, there's a new talk in the mines. We're getting bets on what comes first, Bloodborne PC or maid cooking stream. Yeah. I owe a lot of things to my Twitch chat. Because I have a big mouth and promise the world. Jade panties. Honestly, my money's on Bloodborne. Soon. I need to get like the Google Doc. Really? That's what I need to do. I need to get a Google Doc. I need to go through. I need to have someone scribe all the random shit that I've promised Twitch chat. And then it becomes like the month of January is like I pay back all the owed debts, all the IOUs, all of the... Alright, we're gonna do this, chat. Figure out every little thing I've promised on Twitch chat. And then just did not deliver. I know most of them are memes. Like Octopath 2. There's a lot. Bahroo's month of debt collection. Actually, during gaming jobs, it would be great for that. Yeah. I do genuinely want to get every little thing that I've promised Twitch chat, even down to the smallest detail. It's just like, it ends up like becoming this enormous task. Where there are now so many tasks that none of them ever get started. And it just becomes the pile. The pile grows. Add 100% Silk Song to that pile too. I'll take a Jaden McKiss as apology. Did. We remember last December? What is that, a clip of, P-chan? I'm scared to look. insta 24-hour ban on someone that TTS the Potado pasta. Oh my god. What is wrong with him? That Bahroo guy is definitely not okay in the head. Shame you can't give past Bahroo a vacation. Dude, past Bahroo need a lot of things. You know what? I'm more likely to give past Bahroo therapy before I give past Bahroo a vacation. Brother needed it. Badly. Nah, I haven't Silent Pyro. You can give current Bahroo therapy. Current Bahroo has gone to therapy. Current Bahroo is now on actual medication. That makes his brain work a little bit better. We can give Future Bahroo the bill. Yeah, Future Bahroo has a pretty big bill to pay, let me tell you. Future Bahroo has a big bill to pay. It's okay, Rescue will pay for it eventually. Rescue's doing a good job. First laser eyes and now working brain. Actually, first was laser eyes, second was teeth. Actually, first was working brain. No. First was the working brain, then the laser eyes, then teeth. Next up on that list, eating and exercise. And after we get through those, Twitch channel. Can't really fix my Twitch channel until I fix myself. You know? Any plan for BL4 exercise penalties? I don't know so much as exercise penalties for BL4, but I think I'm going to incorporate just some nice light exercise. Like every hour we just do like a couple squats or something. Just because I'm going to be streaming for a long ass time and it's nice to just get up and stretch. Like if I'm going to be doing 12 to 16 hour marathon streams. What's wrong with the Twitch channel? A lot of things. Most of which you can't see are in my own head, but I'm under-delivering and underperforming in many different areas that I'm not genuinely happy with as a Twitch broadcaster, and could see a lot of room and improvement, and would like to do those things. But my fucking ADHD brain always says, okay, well, and everything has to be in line and perfect on the very first day. And so it's like trying to line up the stars, but the reality is that the stars are never going to align. You have to take it piece by piece. And that is what I'm currently doing. I am putting my life back together piece by piece. The Death Stranding 2 walk along. Oh my god, I did promise that, didn't I? Add that to the list of sins. That's what it should be. January is just gonna be the month of atonement. Or February, whichever. Sometime. Ah, shit. We're giving dates again. We're committing. We're opening our mouth. Soon TM. I like that. Soon. But first you have to write down the list of sins. Gotta figure them all out first. And then we make an honest attack plan to take on every single one of them. Look, we know you weren't going to 100% Silk Song. It's not a Bahroo game. Oh yeah, you're 100% right. At the same time, the debt must be paid. That is a... while wearing a maid outfit, Meteor. The true debt is OSRS Hardcore Iron Man. Nah. This is the reward. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. You do realize a good number of us will be here for better or for worse as long as you stream on. After all, look how many people are watching you stream old school RuneScape again. Yeah, I mean, having 1,000 people watching me play probably the most boring thing ever. I get you. I get you. But at the same time, consequences. There's always the chance that Rocky shows up and it's very exciting. Is Rocky the thieving pet? Is. What is the chance of getting the thieving pet from a Menophyte thug? Because if I'm going to get it from anything, it's probably going to be that. If I even get it at all. I mean boring, this is lots of action. Many actions, brother. Like, there's actually a lot of genuinely fun stuff to do in RuneScape. But also I want to do hardcore, so I keep repeating this process. It's 1 in 257,000. I like those odds. Give them to me. It's actually 1 in 255,000 because your thieving level boosts it. Oh, thank God. It's only 1 in 250k instead of 1 in 270k. Dude, that's huge. Hey, 60 thieving. $60 thieving. Huge. Change worlds here. Nope, don't attack. Hey, you not gonna follow me? Yeah, come here. That up. Oh, he's here now. I haven't had a chance to say it yet, but I got my Rue Cult plushie on Friday. Nice. Take a picture of it. Post it on Discord. You get a +1 from me if the plushie is posed with some sort of animal. Like a dog. But maybe don't give the plushie to your dog because it's gonna think it's a chew toy and then that plushie is just gone forever, dude. I gave a Rue Happy to Rory once, and that panda, that poor panda, that took him like 30 seconds, if that. Is that a Rue sad moment? No. At the time, I had like I had like 1,000 pandas that I just could not get rid of. I tossed one to Rory. Rory was very happy about that. He ate that panda. I've been wondering this forever. Why is there no Rory emote? Take out the OR and you have it. Ruri. Although it's a very cursing right now. There are layers to this joke that some people may understand, most will not. But that horse is my dog. Some people will, we need a lore explanation. Okay, so I drew a picture of my dog on stream. Chat was roasting me for my artistic abilities and said that's a horse. And then Rabishi took it a step further by then drawing a horse in a duck outfit. And so it then became sort of like a joke that Rory is a horse. And so it just kind of evolved from that. And so now my dog is a horse. Why are we giving this poor bandit multiple concussions? We are giving this bandit concussions because I need lots of XP and money. I'm probably gonna do this to like 1 million cash. That seems like a good stopping place. Like 1 million in cash will keep me going for a while. I thought it was a Full Metal Alchemist thing. No. Do you still have that picture? No. Osiris Guide had to go to about 1 million GP here as well. Doggo and 3 plush on Discord. Oh no, really? Hold up. Hold. Oh, oh my god. Yo! Oh. You don't know how happy it makes me to see a dog with this, like, color pattern. You don't know how happy that makes me. And I see not only Rue happy, but the duck and the cultist as well. Look at this dog. It looks just like Bahroo. The actual Bahroo. The one that my name's based on. Look at him. Cute dog. Now back to our regularly scheduled knockouts. I never got the cultist. Shame. I love that, Calamity. Although, you should put in 2 money bags. Because I loot twice. Yeah, I do 2 pickpockets. Then I knock him out again. Alright. Now that we are out of wine, let's go ahead and check on our farm. Our woad should be up. Thank you for that, Saber, but don't worry, you didn't miss much. Alright. Whoa, done. I need to get a... Alright, let's turn in this contract. Give me a medium. What'd you ask for? Potato cactus? I can actually do that one! Hell yeah. Alright, let's do that. Do potato cactus and that. I'm also grab another Harlander. Should I start doing Terramans? Now we keep grabbing Harlanders until we're done with them. Man, we have 40 Gom seeds. Probably start doing herb runs too. You need a spade to do that. Understood. need a seed dibbler to do that. Which character am I going to start in BL4? Seriously considering Harlow. Harlow seems like it's going to be my character. But I will be probably doing every character. Let's see what we got for seeds. Aramins, Catentines. Ooh, some teak tree seeds. That's nice. Alright, so I need to set this up. What do I need for an herb run?
Boop.
Like, how do I set up an herb run? It'll be Pheromons, Limpworts, Teleports, Air Staff. Actually, I don't need the Air Staff. I'm gonna have my things on. Wall runes, earth runes, water runes, fire. Do I need fires? I need fires. I do need airs. I need my ecto file as well. Do I have an ecto? I haven't done Ghost Ahoy yet. So I can't do Canifus yet. Actually, I can, but it's gonna be a little bit of a run. Get the herb tree run plugin. There's a plugin for doing herb and tree runs. What's it called? Gato. Hold on. Gato. You can look at the clock. Oh, this thing. That doesn't help me. Right now. The Mini Ardeon Cafe, Florida's Falador Farming Guild. Not gonna worry about a tree run right now. We're just gonna do an herb run.
Boop.
Let's just do a humble herb run. Quest Helper has tree runs and herb runs. Oh my god, it does. Nice. I don't need it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna need Dibbler, Rake, Spade. Alright, next. Ether B. I should probably just rake all of this real quick. Since I have auto weed on now, it won't come back. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, where are we going to now? Fuck. It'll be a little bit of a run. Is there a faster way to this one? AJP actually would probably be faster. Forgot my staff. Bird whistle is faster. I don't have a bird whistle. How do I get a bird whistle? I have a duck call. Well, that's about it. There we go. That works for a run. Get it from Hunter? I'll have to do that at some point. Now. I didn't want to do that one. Well, that has compost in it now forever, I guess. Not a Falador. Actually, what's the fastest way to Koren? I guess I could just teleport to Koren. Because I don't have my house in the right place. But I could move my house to the right place, actually. Let's move my house. Let's move my house. Relocate. Osidious. Perfect. That's coming up next. If the duck could jump up and down, that emote would be amazing. Sure. I could easily have that done. We have it as a Discord emote. Makes sense. I'll let Myrelia know. We got 2 more to do. What'd you say the fairy code was for Mortania? Someone said CKS. Yeah, CKS. I need to do Goose Ahoy. Actually, ALQ is a better one. ALQ is like right there. Right next to the farming spot. This is still hardcore Iron Man? Mm-hmm. It be. Message for me. Sure. Anything for Molly. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. There she is. If you haven't done rat catchers yet, make sure to keep some weeds. Oh, really? Noted. How many weeds do you need for rat catchers? Oh, dude, 4 uncut diamonds. Nice. Just the one? Okay. I'll save all of them. That's a pretty good event. 9,000. Not bad, not bad. All right. I will catch you all later, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See y'all for tomorrow's main stream. We're chilling.